Hello there, this is Randil. Welcome again. In this lesson today, we will be looking at questions and answers about the solar system, Unit 1, Grade 8. This lesson is equally important for all the students of Grade 8. What is the solar system? The solar system is the Sun and the other celestial bodies which are bound by the gravitational force of the Sun. Why is it important to learn about the facts and information about our solar system? Because the Earth in which we live is located in the solar system. Therefore, it's important to learn about facts and information about the Sun, which is the main object in our solar system, the major planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system, 5 dwarf planets, natural satellites, rock particles and debris, asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. If you are someone from grade 8, this lesson is very important because you can get good grades for your first term, second term, and the third term exams. Stay tuned until the end of this presentation. Then I am quite sure you will be able to grasp a better understanding about the facts and information about the solar system. Then join me in this lesson. If you are ready, let's get into the lesson. The Solar System, Unit 1, Grade 8. Introduction. The first question, how many planets are there in our solar system? There are 8 planets in our solar system. The second question, what is the main object in our solar system? The main object in our solar system is the Sun. Question number 3. Name a few objects which travel around the Sun in our solar system. Asteroids, planets, and comets. Question number 4. When was the solar system formed? It was formed 4,600 million years ago. How was the solar system formed? The solar system was formed by combining dust particles and gases together. 6. Name the object which can emit light in our solar system. There is only one object which can emit light in our solar system. It is the Sun. Question number 7. Do the stars emit light? Yes, but most of the stars are located outside our galaxy. Therefore, we consider only the Sun as the main object which can emit light. What is given by the Sun? The Sun gives us heat and light. The composition of the solar system, this is also very important topic because I have seen in most zonal level, district level and provincial level exam papers, we find this question, and when you form your answer, you have to only focus on general definition of the composition of the solar system without going into detail of each and every celestial body in our solar system. Define the solar system. I already defined the solar system in my introduction. Anyway, I'll give you the answer here. The Sun and the other celestial bodies which are bound by the gravitational force of the Sun is called the solar system. What is the main object in our solar system? It is very clear, the Sun is the main object in our solar system. What do you mean by the orbit of a planet? When we talk about the revolution of each planet around the Sun, this orbit is very important. Therefore, you need to remember that. What do you mean by the orbit of a planet? Here is the answer. The path of the planet around the Sun is called the orbit of that planet. Name 3 objects which have a fixed orbit in our solar system. Earth, Moon, Jupiter. Earth is a main planet, Moon is a natural satellite, Jupiter is a main planet. Why do you think Pluto has already been removed from the list of planets in our solar system? Here's the answer. It is smaller than a regular planet and it doesn't have a fixed orbit. This is the answer, you need to remember that. Question number 6. Write a small description about the composition of the solar system. If they ask you in the zonal paper or the provincial paper to write down a small description about the composition of the solar system, you can take this one as the answer. There are various celestial bodies in our solar system. The Sun is the main body and planets are the largest celestial bodies. There are millions of other rock particles or debris. For example, asteroids, comets, meteoroids. Asteroids are shapeless pieces of planets, and there is an asteroid belt between the planet Mars and Jupiter. Scientists have identified 5 dwarf planets: Ceres, Aries, Pluto, Haumea, Makemake. Let's talk about some important information and facts about the Sun in question forms. Which object do you think is the most important for the survival of life on Earth and why? Here's the answer. The sun, because it is the main source of energy that supports life on Earth. Question number 2. Can you describe the location of the sun in the solar system? The answer is it is located at the center of the solar system. Which part of the sun produces massive amount of energy? Here's the answer, at the core of the sun. How does the sun produce its heat and light? Energy is generated as a result of fusion and thermal nuclear reactions. What is the surface temperature of the sun? 6000 degrees Celsius. What temperature is recorded at the core of the sun? 15 million degrees Celsius. Important facts about the sun. What is the size of the sun? Compare with the diameter of the earth. The size of the sun is 109 times larger than that of the earth. Indicate the mass of the sun as a percentage out of the total mass of the solar system. 99.85%. What is the diameter of the sun? 1.4 million kilometers. Who is the main energy and heat provider to all living beings living on the earth? The sun. What is the time taken by the sun to complete one rotation around its own axis? 25.4 Earth days. Let's talk about some important facts about planets in question forms. What is a planet? Define. Here is the answer. An spherical object that is moving on an orbit around the sun. How many planets does the solar system consist of? The solar system consists of 8 main planets. Name 2 planets between which the asteroid belt is located. Asteroid belt is located between Mars and Jupiter, which can be taken as the reference point to separate planets into inner planets and outer planets, the asteroid belt. Name the 2 categories into which all the 8 planets divided considering the asteroid belt as the boundary, inner planets and outer planets. How many planets are there in the inner planet category? Name them. 4. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. What is the name of the planet in outer planets which is closer to the Sun? Jupiter. Write the name of inner planets from the furthest to the nearest to the Sun. Mars, Earth, Venus, Mercury. Write the names of the outer planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. What is the difference between inner planets and outer planets based on the composition? Inner planets are composed of rocks and outer planets are composed of gases. Name 2 main gases that outer planets are composed of: hydrogen and helium. Now it's time to talk about Mercury. Which planet is considered as the one closest to the Sun? The answer is very clear. The answer is Mercury. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? Mercury. What do you call the natural satellite of the Earth? Moon. Write down one reason for extremely high temperature on Mercury. Due to its close proximity to the Sun. What is the surface temperature recorded on Mercury? 167 degrees Celsius. Which one is larger, Mercury or Moon? Mercury is a little larger than Moon. Therefore, the answer is Mercury. Venus. Which planet is located closest to the Sun next to Mercury? The answer is Venus. Which planet is located closest to the Earth? The answer is Venus. Which planet has the highest surface temperature? Venus. What is the gas found in the atmosphere around Venus? Carbon dioxide. Compare the size of Earth and Venus. Write your remarks on that. Venus is somewhat smaller than Earth. Indicate the surface temperature recorded on Venus, 464 degrees Celsius. Explain the reason for why Venus is clearly visible in the night sky due to the reflection of the sunlight. Explain the reason for this statement. Venus has the highest surface temperature. Venus has a thin atmosphere around its surface. This thin atmosphere can keep the rays arriving from the sun without reflecting back into space on and off continuously. So the heat increases in the atmosphere. As a result of this, Venus has the highest temperature. Now it's time to talk about Earth, which is our habitat. Which planet is located in the 3rd position from the sun? Earth. Why do you call Earth as a blue planet? Because Earth consists of 71% of water. When we observe Earth from space, it looks like blue in color. Which planet is regarded as the largest among inner planets? The answer is Earth. Out of the all celestial bodies, which planet is found with life according to the information for today? Earth. How many natural satellites does Earth have? What do you call it? It has one natural satellite, it is called Moon. Mars. What is the fourth planet of the solar system from the Sun? Mars. Where is Mars located? Between Earth and asteroid belt. Suggest another name for Mars according to its color. Seen from space. Red planet. Name the two natural satellites which belong to Mars. Phobos and Deimos. What is the predominant gas in the atmosphere of Mars? Carbon dioxide. Now, Jupiter. Which planet is placed as the first in outer planets from the Sun? Jupiter. What is the largest planet in the inner planets? What is the largest planet in the inner planets and outer planets? Jupiter. What is the largest of all planets in our solar system? Jupiter. On which planet does a person experience the highest gravitational force in our solar system? Jupiter. Can you compare the size of Earth in relation to the size of Jupiter? The diameter of Jupiter is 142,984 kilometers and it is 10 times larger than the Earth. Which planet has the highest number of natural satellites and its number? Jupiter, the number is 67. Saturn. Which planet is located after Jupiter in the sixth position from the Sun? Saturn. What is the largest planet after Jupiter in our solar system? Saturn. Which planet is located in the second position in outer planets? In order of the names of the planets from the Sun. Saturn. What is the size of Saturn in relation to the size of Earth? 9 times larger than the Earth. Planet A has an attractive set of rings. These rings are formed of ice particles in different sizes. What is planet A? Planet A is Saturn. Which planet has the second highest number of satellites in our solar system? And indicate the number of satellites. The answer is Saturn and it has 62 natural satellites. Uranus. What is the seventh planet from the Sun? Uranus. Write down 3 names of planets according to the magnitude from largest to smallest. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Name 2 planets which are composed of a thin set of rings around them. Saturn, Uranus. Neptune. Which planet is located furthest from the Sun? Neptune. Besides Earth, which planet is visible in blue? Neptune. Neptune is 4 times larger than the Earth. How many satellites does Neptune have? 14 satellites. Look at the table with the statistical information and write the answers to the below question. Here is the statistical table. But the same table you can find in your textbook, Geography grade 8. Now let's look at the questions. Which planet has nearly a same number of hours for rotation as Earth? Mars. The rotation time is 24.6 hours, but Earth has 23.9 hours. Name 2 planets which don't possess any satellites around them. Mercury and Venus. Name 2 planets which rotates from east to west. Venus and Uranus. What is the revolution time period of Mercury? 88 days. Mercury has 167 Celsius degrees and Venus has 424 Celsius degrees. Mercury is the closest to the Sun and Venus is the second from the Sun, which provides heat and temperature. Explain the reason for the above statements. Venus has the thick layer of clouds of atmosphere, so it helps to increase the temperature of Venus. Dwarf planets. People believed that there were 9 planets in our solar system, but now we say that there are 8 planets. Which planet do you think has been removed from the list of main planets? Pluto. Why do scientists call Pluto as a dwarf planet? It is smaller than main planets and it doesn't have a fixed orbit. When were the planets without a fixed orbit declared as dwarf planets? International Astronomical Association in 2006. Natural satellites. What is a natural satellite defined? Celestial bodies that orbit around the main planets are called natural satellites. When you look at this picture, this is not a natural satellite. This is an artificial satellite which has been launched into space by humans. How many satellites do the main planets have? There are 178 satellites. How many satellites do the dwarf planets have? There are 8 satellites. Look at the table and write the answers to the following. Same. Here is the table. Write down the number of satellites that the following planets have. Mercury 0, Venus 0, Earth 1 satellite, Mars 2 satellites, Jupiter 67 satellites, Saturn 62 satellites, Uranus 27 satellites, Neptune 14 satellites. Write down the number of satellites the following dwarf planets have. Ceres no satellite, Pluto 5 satellites, Haumea 2 satellites, Makemake 0 satellites, Eris 1 satellite. Look at this table. This table depicts number of satellites in our solar system. Dwarf planets have 8 satellites. Count the number of satellites that the main planets possess. 173 natural satellites. Asteroids. Define an asteroid. An asteroid is usually considered as a fragment of rock left over when forming the solar system. Where can you find the millions of asteroids in our solar system? They are found in millions between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Name 2 features of asteroids. They are formed with hard rocks. They are of different shapes and sizes. Beliefs connected with the solar system. Introduction. Name 3 objects in our solar system in which the people believe that there is an impact on their lives. The Sun, the Moon, and other planets. Name 2 celestial objects which are regarded as gods by some people. The Sun and the Moon. Name some science which were created based on the movements of the Sun, the Moon, and the planets. Astrology. How is the horoscope of a person prepared? It is done on the basis of the location of planets at the time of the birth. Name 3 festivals in Sri Lanka which are held on the basis of the Sun and the Moon. Thai-Pongal festivals, Sinhala and Hindu New Year festival, Ramazan festival. Name 2 beliefs that the farmers have about their crops on the influence of the Sun and the Moon. They would reap a good harvest, receive rain on time, have less harm from pests. Name a belief on the solar system that is connected with Ayurvedic treatment. Considering the direction when collecting the parts of herbal plants used for treatment, and it has the influence of the moon. New knowledge about the solar system. Who used the telescope for the first time to observe the universe in 1610 AC? Galileo Galilei. Besides Galileo Galilei, who else was enthusiastic in finding information about the universe in the past? Claudius Ptolemy, Nicolaus Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton. Which country first launched an artificial satellite to explore information about space in 1957 AD? USSR, Russia. When was Pluto regarded as a dwarf planet? It was regarded as a dwarf planet in 2006. Who declared Pluto as a dwarf planet? It was declared as a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Institute. Who revealed information about the ninth planet, which belongs to our solar system, the Caltech Astronomical Institute in the US. We have come to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a clear idea about the whole unit on the solar system. The solar system unit is very important because there are so many things that you can learn from this lesson, and I think this is a very easy method that you can keep everything, all the information, facts about the celestial objects in our solar system in your memory. That is the reason that I prepared a very colorful presentation for you all. So here you find only question and answers. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and alarm the notification bell. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. It will be helpful. And also please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like to have another lessons from this YouTube channel, please indicate that also in the description below. And I will talk to you. I hope to see you in another lesson. on geography. Bye for now.